front of, I'm taking the orders, and I'm like, hi, what would you like? I'm from Westminster Council, and I'm like, okay, can I talk to you later? And he's like, no, right now you have to come out.
Oh, there is a cup of tea here. Someone's thought ahead.
Fits of going to a hospitality venue.
All right. The numbers today are telling a story which has been emerging over the last year, that people are losing their jobs and new vacancies are not being created. Something is happening. The combination of employer NICs, raising the minimum wage threshold, and just all sorts of things are making hospitality in particular just a more difficult industry to operate in. So the council actually pops along to take the chairs away.
They've reduced our outside trading area by half. They say it's due to the proximity of pedestrian crossing in Trafalgar Square, but bearing in mind the square is cordoned off pretty much every week for some event or another. So there's actually nobody at that crossing anyway.
One of the charms of Soho, if you wander around on a Friday afternoon, you'll see people in the pubs, outside the pubs, mingling around, and it's a great sight. We've campaigned for al fresco dining in Soho for
5 years.
Thank you, 5 years. Fundamentally, we just want people to be able to eat outside. I mean, it's as simple as that.
The officers from the council, they've been making my life a nightmare in the middle of time of the busiest time. They coming and in front of me, I'm taking the orders, and I'm like, hi, what would you like? I'm from Westminster Council, and I'm like, okay, can I talk to you later? And he's like, no, right now you have to come outside. And I'm like, but that's you know terrible. What? I've already placed the application and I've paid for it, and I've asked you to help me. If anything's wrong on the plan, just tell me. He's like, you're not allowed to speak to me right now. What I want from you, just ask your customers to leave, and you have to put your tables and chairs.
That's appalling. That's appalling.
Yeah, and he's been keep doing this and bullying this to me, and I was like telling him, is this the reaction or something you're doing to me because I'm a woman?
That forthcoming budget, there are critical issues that will be addressed, the top one being business rates. You know, a venue like this, Rupert was saying, pays £300,000 in rates.
You pay £300,000 in rates here?
To stay open.
Can I just ask the
Oh my God.
who runs a tiny business? Tina, what are your rates, please?
It's now with the discounted is 24, but it's 31
And
a year.
Business is about the size of the bar, just the bar counter.
Business creates growth. We become wealthy when business thrives. It's hiring people, it's investing. That is where prosperity comes from. What government does is move money around. Government doesn't make the money, business makes the money.
The reward for doing that is significantly less than it used to be.
2/3 of our labour cost increases are due to the next threshold.
Hangs on to the last payday before Christmas, right? That's the moment most people are living, from payday to payday. That's when people go Christmas shopping. That's when they'll go out for a couple of nights out. Only this Chancellor could have chosen the last payday before Christmas for her autumn budget. So we're going to have a chilling effect throughout the autumn as everyone worrying at the miserableism of Rachel Reeves standing up and describing all of the terrible ways she's going to extract money from the economy.
My concern is that at the moment, the Chancellor is under so much pressure. She doesn't want to, well, she can't really borrow much more. Just the cost of borrowing is so high, interest rates are so high. We're literally borrowing to pay off interest on our debt right now. And they don't want to cut public spending. So the tax rises seem to be the only option that they're looking at. That's all the Treasury was talking about over the summer. I'm very worried about that.